Nowadays, everybody uses the internet, YouTube, and other places to learn how to do certain projects and get inspirations. However, I'm part of the old school, and I think there's still a very good place for having some books. And here's, you can see some of the books that I have, everything from simple things like everyone should have a book on how to fix things around the house, landscaping, great book to have, woodworking for idiot or for dummies, I should say. And some general books like how to use a wood router, scroll sawing, and so forth. And then there's my section on turning. And there is a reason for using these rather than using the internet, and I'm going to show you what that is. One of the advantages of using a book is not only do you get very inspirational things like this cylindrical box here, but they give you diagrams, measurements, and ideas along with it, so you can actually see what is the best way to go about making something like this. This particular book is set up with different types of platters and so forth, and they show you the diagrams on how you can best do that. And right about here, natural edge bowls and how to turn them, and figured shaped bowls. And look at the amount of detail there is here. You would never get this on the internet, or you'd have to send away for some sort of drawings or something. And here it is laid out for you, and they show you the techniques along with it. So you're not just watching somebody do it, you're actually seeing how you could do it yourself. Here's another example. This book, which I really love because it's broken down into two parts. This is techniques on the bottom, and as you can see, I can thumb through the different techniques as I go. And then up here, it's broken down for spindle turning, and for face plate and spindle turning, and face plate turning, and natural edge bowls. And then it has a gallery back here, which just gives you all sorts of ideas, things you would never think of doing as far as turning goes, and really sparks the imagination in ways that I've never seen on the internet, quite honestly. Some of these are just absolutely beautiful ideas. I've never seen anything like this. And I think they're just some really great. Here's a Saturn type bowl here. Just really great ideas. Look at this one right here. Let me put that up for you. And I think that any kind of book like this should also give you like a fresh approach to things, not just looking at things the same old way. I love the books that start you with techniques like learning how to turn. Very important, and you can get a lot of basic turning ideas just by watching the internet and in learning, but there's no teacher like a person that is in there with you showing you how to do it, because internet is showing you, it's not teaching you. Teaching comes from somebody giving you feedback on what you're doing and not doing appropriately as you are turning. And the only way to get that is to get a friend in the shop with you that helps you do some of this stuff. Now, this book shows you actually how to cut a piece of wood in the beginning to even to how to get your best bowls out of a piece of burl in this case, before it ever even gets into turning. And then it talks about techniques. And one of the best things that most books will teach you is sharpening. If you don't have a foundation in sharpening your tools, you are bound for failure, quite honestly. And it just goes through so much technique that you don't get just watching a video, because it goes into much more detail. It's really written out well. The person that's doing it is thinking about it as they're writing it. They're not just talking over a videos like I'm doing right now. These finials and boxes are just gorgeous. And you can learn to do this if you follow along with the book. And they usually go projects that get tougher and tougher and tougher as each project you build your skills to the point where you are able to do these sort of things. So my biggest challenge to you all is don't just get stuck using the internet. go out there and find some books that really talk to you. They're available in libraries. Amazon has them. A lot of times you can find them at used bookstores, which is a great place to go. And just find other sources other than just being stuck with the tons of guys out there that are teaching you how to do turning, such as myself, because there is more information out there than they're showing you on YouTube.